You big barf barf. Just a big, lovable moose. How's it going, everybody? And welcome to Better Half Off-Road. So this is gonna be a little bit of a different kind of video. Kind of want to speak about adding some things to the channel. So I'm currently working on, with one of my good friends, some kind of merchandise. Nothing crazy right now. We're starting with just some stickers and some logos, stuff like that. We're trying to create a few things. And I'm also thinking about starting a possible Patreon. And the main reason that I want to bring up Patreon is because I am currently thinking about starting a new project. And like I said, I'm wanting to throw this out there because this is going to be a long-term project. There's going to be a lot of videos on it, and I'm going to learn a lot on the way, and I hope that some other people learn stuff on the way as well, mostly from my mistakes, because there's going to be a lot of mistakes that I make on this. I do not have a full-on machine shop. I do not have a bunch of specialty tools. I mean, to be honest, the most special tool that I have out of anything is this Harbor Freight, press. And I also have a little tube bender that sits down there. It's a hand pump tube bender. It is nothing fancy. Now, there might be a few things that I do upgrade. I might get a hydraulic tube bender, and I also do know a few people that do have them, so I'll figure that out, or I'm gonna be pumping my life away. With the Dakota basically being done, I mean, projects are never done, but with this truck being pretty much what it's gonna be, with a very few modifications to make it a little bit better, I'm wanting to start a new project, something a little bit more serious than the truck I already have. I'm not 100% sure what it's gonna be yet. I have a few ideas, but I want to kind of put this out there. This is also gonna be more of a long-term project. As of right now, this is not something that will be finished anytime quickly. There's a lot that's gonna go into this with everything that I want to do. So let's go ahead and get into what I'm thinking about building. And what better way to show the first piece of the puzzle? So I have obtained a Ford Dana 60 from a 99 to 04. So this one in particular came out of a 2004 F250. And I know some people are gonna say it's not the Super Duty axle 05 and up. I'm not wanting the 05 and up for a few reasons. The 05 and up is, yes, it's heavier duty, it's got bigger tubes, it's got thicker tubes. There is a few more things you can upgrade. You can do 40 spline shafts, everything like that. But if you compare these axles, this axle is a bit lighter, and you're gonna be adding a truss regardless of which way you go. And you're gonna be upgrading shafts as well. So with this axle only having 35 inner and 30 outer, when I go to upgrade shafts, this will end up getting upgraded to 35 outers anyways. I might be spending a few more dollars, but I would also rather have this axle because it is a little bit narrower. Now, I also got these high steer weld-on pieces from TMR, and these were already put on when I got the axle. So I believe those are a few $100s on their own. I think they're about 200 bucks, nothing crazy, but this axle has already been kind of torn down and is ready to be built for the most part. So that's why I really went with this axle, and the price point compared to some of the Super Duty axles, the 05 and up, at least around here in Washington State, is outrageous. The price on them it's just insane. People are wanting $1,200, $1,300, $1,400 plus dollars for an 05 or newer front Dana 60. Now, I know they're kingpin, everything else, but you can do the ball joint eliminator on these and spend a few extra dollars, but by the time I'm done, the narrower axle is actually gonna work out better for the project that I'm wanting to do. This is going to be a very big project. And like I said, I don't know exactly what the vehicle is gonna be yet. I have an idea, but I want it to be small and lightweight, unlike the Dakota that I already have. I've been driving that limo through the woods for many, many years, and I think it's time for something a little bit smaller, but stretch the wheelbase. So if you can take a guess on what it could be, you may or may not be right. So this video is all about trying to see what everybody thinks about the Patreon supporting. I'm new to all this. I've never done anything like this before, and I'm just curious if there would be anybody out there that would be willing to help support so I can create more content for all the viewers out there. And I would definitely like to learn a lot more as well, and hopefully teach some other people some new tricks. So I'm gonna go ahead and put kind of a picture of the merchandise, or I should say stickers, because that's what we're starting with. I'll put a picture of the sticker up right now. And this is just the very first one that we made. I'm also going to put a link down below with the email address and my Patreon page. For the first few people that send me an email, once I get these stickers made, like I said, this is still kind of in the process, but I will be sending out some stickers completely free. So we're gonna start by getting the stickers, but I'll put my email and the Patreon down below, and we'll go from there. But the next video will be about what I decide to build, and that is gonna be a secret until then. So like I said, this is kind of a different kind of video. Kind of want to throw that out there and see what kind of response I get. So we are going to gather a few more parts and get this project rolling. As always, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, it's a little bit different, but as always, stay off-road.